Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Bored Till Death podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. This week we got a good one for you. Our boy Ben over here is going to be talking about the Target boycott that's going on, and then he's going to talk about which president he's going to be talking about. Ben, you want to give a little briefing to the people?
Yeah, dude. Screw Target and let's go Nixon.
That's right, baby. Nixon, baby. 2024. Let's go.
Well, this is off to an exciting start.
Woo!
Typical
This
shenanigans.
is episode 45. It better be a good one. 45
Why?
episodes. Just because
What does that mean?
45.
It's not 52. What's good about 45?
Wait, what does that mean?
I was looking for 72.
50?
I'm looking for 52.
Why are we looking for such specific numbers? I don't know. It's
Why
divisible.
are we looking for 45?
Yeah, what's so special about 45?
I don't know. It's divisible by 5. It's a high number. It's 5 before 50. We're very close to a full year. I don't know. It's a milestone.
Is it a high
Your
number?
autism is showing.
If you were being graded on a scale of 1 to 100, 45 is terrible.
Yeah, but we don't have a grading system in place for this. A full year isn't 100 episodes. So, we're getting close.
How many would that be for a full year, Andrew?
52. But we're
So-
not going to hit that for a full year because we missed one episode in the beginning. So
And whose fault was that?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I don't know about that.
I don't either. I was thinking it was that episode where you lost internet connection, but you recorded
I
the
know.
next day.
We did it the next day after a grueling 9-hour rush to get back home.
I just want to talk shit. Are we going? Is this
I don't
it?
know.
I mean, you
don't
know
know.
what?
I
Let's
don't
just,
know.
let's
What
just
is
roll
life?
with it. I was going to do the intro first this week for once, but you know what?
I can
We're
put this
going.
at the end of the episode and we
Whatever.
can do the intro right
you
now.
know, no. Hey, what's up, everyone?
Oh,
Hold
hey.
open for
Bored till-
episode 45. Just go
Born
into
Till
it.
Death. This is episode 45. Welcome. If it's your first one, go listen to the others. They suck. What's going on, gents? We good? We seemed a little quiet when we got in. We had a rough week. Where we at? What's the status of the week?
I'm good. I'm in a weird mixture of excitement and stress. So it's right in the sweet spot.
All right. So why? Tell me why. What's stressing you?
So for the stress part, my boss is going away on maternity leave until September, starting any day now. And
Nice.
I am her direct stand-in. She's the Salesforce admin at my job. She's the only Salesforce admin. And I am going to be her stand-in for literally all of her duties the entire time she's gone.
You said
Duties.
Duties.
And I tweaked my back earlier, so there's that. But I'm excited because
What were you doing? Was it an old man task?
oh, it was
Dude.
it's always the dumbest thing.
Dude, I could.
I picked something up off the floor. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's the whole story.
I could tweak my back by like stepping off the curb wrong, like that little 6 inches
Yeah.
down. My lower back goes out. It's 30.
Yeah.
Man.
So by the end of this episode, this chair is going to be trying to murder me, I feel like. But I'm excited because I just came back from a consultation on getting my shins tattooed. So, and I have
nice.
I have an actual first appointment, June 11th.
In this
I'm going.
economy?
So yeah, screw it.
Are you still going with the Lord of the Rings idea you've been talking about for like a decade now?
Yes, I had to make sure I wasn't about to cough my brains out. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Pillars of the Kings, one on each shin, but it's gonna be surrounded by other stuff. So
Cool.
it'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
Ankle to kneecap.
Are they guiding the way for people in between your legs?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Ben,
It's a gateway to Mordor.
why do you have to ruin things?
I don't ruin things. I'm just coming at you like a random person would.
Hey, this way to Minas Tirith.
Hey man, is that the eye of Sauron, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, damn it.
You gotta think
Well,
about it now,
I'm
don't you?
still excited. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. But
Laying on your back,
No.
knees up in the air.
okay. That just made it way worse.
Come hither. Oh God.
Anyways, you Ben, your turn.
My turn for what?
I don't know how you doing. You getting any
Roasting
suggestive tattoos? Yeah.
No, my tattoos have been put on pause for now.
Okay.
No tattoos.
As
So
I
you
probably
come
should have.
I don't know. You
In this economy,
In this coming. I'm saying screw it because
Sure.
it's been 11 years since I've gotten any work done. So
once you finish that
Wait,
arm
why don't you-
sleeve
yeah.
started.
I want to get a good relationship with an artist first and then be like, hey, you feel like fixing this up for me? Besides, I'm sick of this thing in my arm. Just want to get something else first. And then I'll be like, hey, I'll come back.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Never went back.
I couldn't.
Oh, the guy quit?
Yeah. The whole reason I never got it colored in is because the guy that started this work quit tattooing and disappeared from Florida. And then two of the guys in his own shop was like, I'm not going to touch someone else's work. I asked one other guy from a different shop. He said the same thing. So I was kind of like, you know what? Maybe this is an unspoken thing between artists and I'm just have no idea about it. I don't think it really is because the guy that did your shin, I was like wondering if he would do it. And then I can't remember. I feel like you said, yeah, I don't think he would have an issue with it. And then he stopped tattooing as well. So
Yeah. You talking about me?
yeah, the guy
Yeah.
that did your shin.
Yeah.
I don't know. He ain't talking about me. I commit to all my pieces.
No, mine was going to be done, but I was bleeding like crazy because I was on some medication when I went to get it finished. And he was like, yeah, we can't do this anymore today. And I was like, all right, I'll be back. And then he stopped tattooing like 3 months later. So that was
Wait, yours
that was
isn't
fun.
done?
Technically, no. Like the skull was supposed to be like a light gray, like skull type coloring and stuff.
Oh, I always
And
thought it was purposely left black with.
No,
Huh.
I was gonna do like a gold tooth, and then like the flowers are a little too black because you couldn't see where the red was from all the blood and shit. So yeah,
Oh.
no, there's another like 3 or 4 hours of coloring that needs to go down on that bad boy.
Oh, damn. I never knew that.
I've gotten compliments about it so much that I just like fuck it. I don't care. You know?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Nothing exciting, Ben. No,
No, not
Good?
at all.
Didn't quit a job this week or get fired or anything.
No.
No?
Nothing interesting this week.
Nothing
Nothing
so
to
far.
It's Into the Spider-Verse week. Y'all excited? Well, I
It
guess
is?
for the people that's listening next week, it came out this past weekend. But yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh God,
It comes out.
I'm getting ramped up for it. There's
My
so many-
dates right now are so just I don't even know what year I'm in.
Bro, don't tell. The last 3 weekends have been 3-day weekends for the household, and I'm just like fucked up because I'm like Jade's home on a Monday, and I'm like, is it Wednesday? Like what's happening right now? But I had a nice Memorial Day weekend. Went out to the coast, and you guys ever had a Karen incident? Yeah, we all know what a Karen incident obviously is. You ever had
On the
you ever-
daily.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Any-
I have.
any that come to mind that were just really good? Mine wasn't that bad, but we were there's a beach you can drive your car out to. It's called Sunset Beach on the Oregon coast, and that's our go-to because you can drive your car and it's just no one ever goes there. This bitch was running down the beach line and stuff in like bright pink clothes and stuff, and everyone has their dogs out just running around having fun. And apparently every dog kept running up to her because she was like running like vigorously on the beach and just like pink dogs interested in this person running. And we were at the end of the line apparently because she's like, what's wrong with you people and your fucking dogs and all this shit. And because Jackson ran up to her, but she didn't like do it. He just like kind of ran around her like, hey friend, what's going on and shit. And it was my first real Karen experience and everything. So I got a little shaken up with it because I was cursing her out, but I don't think she heard me because she had her headphones on. But Jade was like, "What do you mean, you people?" I'm like,
Oh God!
I was like, "Here we go." Well,
What do you mean, you people?
I hate that movie so goddamn much. Tropic Thunder. I listened to a podcast where Robert Downey Jr. was on. and he was talking about that role, and his mom was like begging him not to do that role, like up to the night before they started filming that. She was like, Robbie, don't do it. Don't do it at all. I still can't believe he got away with it though, but
yeah, I don't think it would be made. There's no way it'd be made now.
No,
it wouldn't fly.
Not at all. But that's his character. About the only part I love of those movies.
As far as Karen experiences, the main one that comes to mind, I was like 13, and I used to work with my dad when he had his lawn cutting business, and he cut a bunch of palm fronds out of an overgrown, like a palm tree that needed trimming, and I was dragging them across the street to the trailer, loading them on, and I went into the woods across the street because I had to pee. Guys got to pee. So I go out there, and there's a house right next to it. I come out of the woods, and the chick that lives there, she's like an older lady, comes out and starts absolutely laying into me because she thought I was dragging all the palm fronds into that lot and dumping them there, when there's clearly a pile of palm fronds at the foot of the trailer. I'm like, no, I'm not. And she was freaking out because I guess that lot caught on fire a few years ago, and she thought that by me dragging in the palm fronds and stuff, I was providing a way for a new fire to start and to go next to her house, because it almost hit her house before. I'm like 13 years old. Like, what the hell is happening? My dad can't hear anything because he's in the backyard of this house with a chainsaw up in a tree. Finally, he comes out and they start having at it. And by that point, I'm so shaken up because I'm a little kid. I just start screaming F-bombs at her from the truck.
Really?
Yeah. And
13-year-old Andrew?
And my dad is trying to like get me to stop while also laying into this lady. And like, it was kind of chaotic, but that's the main thing that comes to mind. I think I might be partially scarred from that now that I think about it.
It sounds traumatic for you. I ain't gonna lie. You might need to talk to someone.
You know, this show's been pretty good about unearthing things, I think.
You go to a therapist and just bring episodes in. Like, all right, we talked about this part of my life today. Like to
just a really extreme way of marketing the podcast. Just like, hey, I have a podcast. I go in there and sit down. So what's on your mind? Well, I have a podcast. Oh God.
Oh God. What are you?
Oh God.
Oh shit. What about you, Ben? Any you said every day. I'm guessing those are patrons at the bar.
No, that's just how I view everybody that I don't know.
Wait, what? Even the nice people?
Everyone's a Karen in my eyes until you prove otherwise.
Even the nice old lady calling you sweetie? Listen here, Karen, shut up.
Yeah. Trying to swindle me.
All right, then.
A Karen on a beach. It sounds like the worst travel destination ever.
Oh.
What, the beach? Yeah. Sounds
Karen,
miserable.
Karen
the beach in Oregon is different than the beach in Florida. Let me tell you what. You're out there in hoodies and fires, and it's great. So
it is great.
You know, you're going to experience it come October. Do I hear Aaron yelling at your child?
That is Emily yelling at the dog.
That's Emily.
Oh.
I think my dog might be murdering my cat right now.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you need to go check?
Nah, they're good. Okay. I'm recording it. We're doing it live.
Oh, good.
Listen, I married a strong, independent woman, all right?
That's I say the same thing. Oh, I have one more that I remember. That one, the one that sticks out to me vividly was at a Publix, probably like 2013 or something like that. We were around our golden age of hanging out, early friendship days. And I was at Publix and this lady was walking out, older lady. She had like, they always had like the everyone always has the cases of water down below and stuff and everything, just because it's the bigger area. And she was like struggling trying to load it into her car. So I was like walking by, going into the store, and I offered her like, ma'am, can I help you there? Because, I was a little Boy Scout. I'm a good guy, nice guy. And she gave me the dirtiest fucking look. And she said, I got it. And just kept walking. And I just kept walking. I'm like,
hey, dude, she thinks you're going to mug her.
How old were you?
23, 24, okay. Whatever I was. Like when we were going to heavy in our church going days, like church playing days. I can tell you that.
I don't know why, but you said I was a Boy Scout. And I pictured you as a Boy Scout sweet little kid, like, Miss, do you need help with your water?
Fuck off!
I'm like, God damn, dude.
No. Oh, I was a Boy Scout, so just help the old lady cross the street type shit, But yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean, large guy walking up and everything. I guess she could be, but she didn't even give it. She didn't even look startled or scared though. It was like a, I got it. Fuck you. Don't worry about me. Type vibe and everything. And dude, we were like 20 spots deep, so it's a long walk to the parking lot. By the time I got to the front door, I looked back and she's still struggling to get those waters in. So, I was like, you know what? Enjoy. I washed my hands of this. It's no big deal. So she scarred me too a little bit though. That's when I think I started becoming a lot meaner after that moment. I stopped volunteering for a lot of things.
And that was the moment I decided to become a dick.
Yes. Oh my God, it was my villain origin story. Oh well. Oh, dude, I saw a crazy article today. You guys ever been dared to do something that you regretted afterward, like severely?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure I might have blocked it out again.
Yeah. I don't know why you're trying to like knock on trauma doors right now.
Wait, what?
You're trying to knock on trauma doors
that we like locked away. You're like, no.
That's what we're here for. We're opening up. We're bringing it out. We'll start crying and stuff. I was never a truth or dare type person. I would always pick truth and shit. So I didn't really. I can't think of. I am. I can't think of a dare that I did. Maybe. Honestly, I have no idea. I think I jumped in like a neighbor's pool.
Dude, you're missing out. Why would you never pick dare? Like you always pick dare just in case they dare you to kiss Samantha from the 7th grade. All right, dude.
Are you telling me that you never wanted to kiss Samantha from the 7th grade?
I don't know a Samantha in the 7th grade. It just sounded the most plausible alleys of.
I mean, if you're like a 26-year-old and you're playing this game, you definitely don't want to be kissing Samantha from 7th grade. So definitely don't pick dare for that.
God damn it.
I mean, not going there. Nope.
Not going there. Truth
anyway,
for me, thank you.
Yeah, I never was a dare person. Before I get into the story, though, y'all think of any crazy scenarios?
No, you go first. I'll see if anything pops up.
What about you, Ben? No, nothing you regret doing. Well, I feel like this guy might have regretted it. This guy died because he jumped off a cruise ship while in the Bahamas into shark-infested waters. His body was never found. This happened like a few days ago. He was dared to jump off the top of a cruise ship at night, and he was never found. And if you watch the video, you could see a very large shark splash the water near where he jumped in. So, body never found.
I gotta see this video.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's going around right now. Actually, I just came across it today.
Are you trying to find some sympathy within my reaction? Because
my initial reaction was like, that's kind of dark. Like, that sucks, but also natural selection.
I am a believer in natural selection. You get what you get into. As we say in this house, fuck around and find out. So that was one of the I thought he fell off, and then I read the article that he was dared to jump in. And at that point, do you charge the people that dared him to do it for antagonizing him, or
no
free will?
Because that's free will. Because truth or dare is just a mindless like, like what are you gonna do? Lose a little bit of your ego? But if you just pose a question, if I go, hey man, truth or dare, call the cops. Like, I mean, you're the one calling the cops. Like, it's suggestive.
I feel like you would have a better case almost to try and sue the cruise line than you would the guys who dared.
Oh, I am sure the family's going to be getting millions out of the lawsuit on this one.
Yeah.
They're subtle or some shit.
Honestly, they shouldn't get shit. What? They shouldn't get shit.
Dude, this is America.
They probably will, though. They
I mean, they're
probably
gonna
will.
get something,
Well, actually,
but like,
actually, now I think about it, most cruise ships aren't stationed out of the United States. They're like another port, so I don't know how that would work. But we love this
Maritime
country
law.
loves this country loves suing. It was in the Bahamas technically, so I don't know how that. Yeah, but never found. They gave up the search after a few days and stuff. So I was just wondering if y'all.
You know
had
what?
any
I
wild
do
dares
sort
or
of
know
have
anyone?
a dare story. I do sort of have a dare story, but it's really partially on. I mean, it's not partially; it's all on me. But I used to have in my front yard 2 tall palm trees, and I would
It's the
set
palm
up.
tree hour over here. Apparently,
It's palm tree hour. Oh my god, 2 stories in a row about palm trees. But I would, once again, with my dad's landscaping business, I would grab his ladder and I would climb up it and then hang on one of the palm fronds for long enough that the branch kind of got used to hanging low.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd get off the ladder and move it. And that became a rope swing. And I'd just run and I'd be swinging out over the ditch, which went down maybe like 5 feet down to the bottom. And like, so by the time you get up to the apex of your swing, you're like 10, 11 feet in the air.
Oh, going over the road too. Like when you get in a pod.
yeah.
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 Picture back a front yard.
Mm-hmm. And I used to do that all the time. Never had any issues with it. You just had to pay attention to when the branch was getting a little too brown and then stop, move on to a new branch so it wouldn't pop off. The one time someone from my bus rode by on his bike and saw me and another guy doing that and was like, hey, how high can you get? And I was like, oh, pretty high. And he's like, I dare you to sprint as fast as you can and see how high you can get. I'm like, all right, I have a record I could try and break.
Wait, how old were you here?
I was in 7th grade.
Okay, so 12.
So
yeah,
right
stupid enough.
Yeah, dumb enough.
Yeah.
Those are prime dumb years.
Seems legit. Yeah. So I ran as hard as I could, and I guess I was running a little faster than I was used to, because the trick with it is you run and you gradually let the palm frond carry you off the ground instead of like jumping out and yanking it. Yeah. I accidentally jumped and yanked it, and I yanked clean off the tree.
What are we talking about?
I ran and I yanked the hell out of it. It came off, and God damn it! Now I don't want to finish this story. And I yanked. So I got to stop saying yanked. I basically flipped almost, and I landed like this in the ditch on the ground. Snapped my arm in 2.
Oh, is that when you broke? I remember you told me you broke your arm at one point.
That's when I broke my arm, and funnily enough, I'm laying there in the mud in the most pain I've ever been in my life. Everything's going white, and this kid who dared me gets on his bike and floors it out of there without a word.
Jesus! It
just leaves me there in the ditch.
It's a dare and run right there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, there was no one else outside with you? It was just you and him?
It was me. It was me and another guy, Stevie.
Oh, okay.
But we had just, he heard me screaming bloody murder from around the fence. He was washing the mud off his bike on the side of my house. And he wouldn't come out from around the fence because I was yelling for him. And he's like, are you going to scare me or something?
Oh, God.
He wouldn't come out from around the fence. And I'm like twisting in pain on the floor. My dad's in the shower. He's running through the house trying to get my dad, and he's like all sudsed up and has to finish his shower before he can come out to get me. I'm like covered in mud. It's after 5. The emergency clinics are like closed. It was a chaotic afternoon.
With a broken arm, you want to go to the hospital. Yeah, true.
So, the reason we went there is because we had a hookup there. So, yeah. They said it, and then I went and got the cast on Monday. But, anyways,
God, casts suck. I never had an arm cast, but
3 months.
I had my leg in a cast for like 7 months, and that was not fun at all. That smell at the end, it will never leave you.
Oh, God. I can still smell it. I can still smell it.
Oh, my God.
I think I had like a week's worth of vending machine money at the end of the cast.
What, down in it?
Yeah.
Oh, were you just shoving coins down in there?
trying to scratch and stuff.
Oh,
The pencils, yeah. A lot of the scratches I had were right at the edge, and I couldn't like get my finger in, so I'd use a coin and it'd just drop all the way in. I had one of the elbow ones, so it was an L shape. It went almost to my shoulder.
You're stuck up here doing this.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you did that while skateboarding. I didn't realize it was doing some.
No, that would have been cooler
shit like that.
That would have been cooler, but no.
Oh my God.
Swinging from trees.
Broken arm yank too hard.
What you get for running around just yanking it.
I just yanked it till I broke.
I marked the time for that down for you, Andrew. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks.
That'd be a nice clip. Yeah, the only other time I've been in a cast was when I was hit by the car. And I broke my leg forever and was in that cast. But it was weird. I didn't have like a traditional plaster cast. It was like one they custom built and like it strapped my leg in. It reminded me like of a plastic version of the Forrest Gump little brace he's in when his brakes are running out. But you could just see your leg and everything. But it still got so sweaty in there because it was summer in Florida and shit.
One day I just started running.
So many quotable lines from that movie. And I think that's a nice segue. I did not do intentionally.
Well, now you're making it weird by calling it out.
Well, no. We're segueing
that,
into it, Andrew. Or
now
Ben.
It seems planned.
We're playing
off the cuff, baby.
16 team bracket this week. It's back.
It's
brack.
It's
black.
It's black.
It's black. It's break. It is catchphrases. Y'all ready for that? Y'all excited for that? Getting the juices flowing.
That's the best scene of that movie. What is it? The Ryan Reynolds one? New guy? Or not new guy?
Free guy?
Catchphrase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. What are we playing today, Taylor?
I just said it, Ben. We're playing 16 team bracket. We're gonna pick the best catchphrase.
16 team bracket? Just say oh my God. You missed the setup.
It's a 16
called catchphrase.
Catchphrase. I don't know what we're doing, but we're starting.
Catchphrase.
First one. Are we done?
I think we're done.
What are the rules to this game?
Well, seeing as we've played it a million times, you're going to pick... We're going to go one by one, and you're going to pick which one you like the most between the two. And then eventually you're going to swindle it down to the top one we pick, and that'd be the winner.
Oh, so we're playing this or that. Okay.
Basically this or that with a whole bunch of them, and then we're going to pick which one's the best at the end. So,
okay.
Going off with a bang right here. Number 1, I'll be back. Terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, but it's all good. I'll be back. Or I just picture your brother Josh saying this because he would say it all the fucking time. I'm Batman. He'd go up to me in my ear and he'd be like, I'm Batman.
I request any of these catchphrases to be said in your best impersonation.
Oh, no, it's going to happen.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
It's going to be
to the feels.
I'm not wearing a hockey mask.
I'll be back versus I'm Batman. It's not that different. It's not that different for me because it's terrible. What are we picking here? Which one's more iconic?
You know, just for the meme, I'm picking. I mean, iconic. I'll be back is probably bigger, but I'm Batman is my.
Yeah, favorite. I was gonna say I love I'll be back, but I'm Batman is just it's.
Yeah.
The subculture that is.
I feel like
what was it? That video from the kid, the mom's making pasta in the kitchen.
Yes.
He's like 12 years old. He's like, "What's for dinner?" Or she's like, "How do you?" What's for dinner? He's like, "Justice." And just starts like beating the crap out of his mom or something like that.
Yeah,
those are good times, man.
Back when videos were good. So we're going with I'm Batman. You think that's more iconic?
Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman.
More iconic over I'll be back. I feel like I'll be back is said a lot more. No.
No.
Oh, it definitely. I mean,
I'll be back in casual. Hey, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back. Like,
but half the time, everyone goes, "I'll be back." No, I mean, I do.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've noticed, a lot of people reference it in the voice. Yeah, but I'm Batman because that's my favorite.
Okay.
I'm 50-50 split because I love Terminator, but yeah, I pick Batman for just relevance, modern day relevance.
I'm Batman's moving on. I mean, they're both great, so it's understandable. Here we go. a good old Homer Simpson, dope! Or, what's his name from Titanic? I'm king of the world. I'm the king of the world, sorry.
Anytime anyone says the I'm king of the world thing, it is always on the front of a Hive thing.
High in the front of the boat. I mean, yeah, the front of the boat.
And they always yell it with their arms out. I mean, they impersonate how it said in the movie, which is always
which is
annoying.
not what I just heard Taylor do, which is part of the rules. Now watch your tone. Don't.
I'm the king of the world.
There you go. That's good.
I hope all your neighbors are home.
Now you've kind of swayed me back over to that side.
My window's open too, so that's even better. Everyone's windows are open.
Oh, what's that guy getting up to in there?
Just running around and yanking it, you know.
Sally from downstairs. You go, Chad.
So which one is it? Which one are iconic here?
I hate to have another agree with Ben sesh, but I'm gonna say dope.
You know what's
only like the longest running cartoon series,
TV show? I think now at this point.
I think TV show in general, yeah.
Yeah. And Jade fought me on that because she helped me come up with the list. But if you go look through if you type in Google just top 10 catchphrases of all time, it is always number 2 and stuff. So it's it's got to be on there.
Yeah, but who's writing these 10 lists? They're writing for Variety magazine or something.
It was TVGuide.com. I remember it was one of them.
Classic.
Oh, the old toilet readers. All right.
Dope.
Here we go. Moving on. I'm not thinking about doing the voice.
I can't wait to hear it.
May the force be with you. Or, honestly, I can't remember how they said it, but cowabunga! Is that it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I guess.
Cowabunga!
You said that like one of the extras off of the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah.
One of the beat punks.
You know the meme of the Ninja Turtle
the up
with
close
his eyes
shot,
huge.
Yeah.
That's how I picture it.
Yeah, I think it's on there, ain't it?
Said.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like one's more than the other. This is a randomized list, by the way. So
may the force be with you on me.
Cowabunga?
Yeah, cowabunga is way more usable in your day-to-day life.
Oh, it's not.
If you say may the force be with you, you're giving off one of two vibes. I don't really.
I'm not saying.
So if I start walking up to everybody that I may or may not know in the supermarket, instead of saying, "Hey, how you doing?" I just say, "May the force be with you." I'm the weird one.
Yeah, because on the other side of the coin, if you walk up to somebody in the supermarket and you say cowabunga, they're going to be like, yeah, it brings different connotations. The may the force be with you. Not everyone's seen Star Wars. And
what cult are you walking out from right now?
What have the Catholics got into now? This is...
I wasn't... This listen is... my God. This isn't based off sayings or catchphrases that you would say day to day. It's just... iconic catchphrases.
Which is the most
but what
iconic.
Makes a catchphrace iconic? Daily usage.
When the fuck am I saying cowabunga? I don't surf.
No.
You don't have
daily usage doesn't make it iconic.
It's
its effect on pop culture.
Fucking May the Force be with you is a day on the calendar that everyone shares on May 4th.
I hate that.
I know you do. So I know, but still. Does cowabunga have a day?
Cowabunga Day. There should be a Cowabunga Day.
That's your argument. Does Cowabunga have a day?
I mean, it's pretty iconic to have a day. No?
Cowabunga is a lifestyle, man.
All right. 2-1. Cowabunga it is. Whatever.
No, I said, may the force be with you.
Oh, you did? Oh, so
Yeah,
it's May the Force moving. Okay, I thought I heard Cowabunga from you. So suck it, Ben. All right. Oh, God. These two.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I got to get in character for this one.
Oh, okay.
I gotta stand up.
Okay.
Say hello to my little friend! That one. Or...
You don't have to shout into the mic.
You said get in character and he's yelling because he's high on cocaine. Thank you very much. So I don't have the cocaine and I'm yelling, okay? Andrew, turn that part down a little bit. Or...
R.I.P. headphone users.
It's 2023. Why are we still listening in headphones? No, it's stupid.
No, okay. Finish this one, and I have a story for you.
Okay, cool. Or, oh yeah, that's terrible. Terrible interpretation of that, but
I'm assuming that was the Kool-Aid Man.
Yes, good enough. So say hello to my little friend. Or, oh yeah.
I like the second reading better. Oh yeah.
I'm voting. Oh yeah.
I think I'm going to say it the same.
Come on. Fucking M16
why do you think it's the
with the
same?
grenade launcher blowing fucking drug dealers up. Come on.
Why do you say oh yeah? Why do you choose oh yeah?
Are you talking to me? Oh, well,
Yes, he didn't choose it.
Typically when you're running around yanking it, you might yell "oh yeah" or something.
or someone else, whoever's being yanked, really. I picked oh yeah because I just remembered growing up with all the commercials, and the Kool-Aid Man was extremely identifiable and rememberable. And I know that Scarface is as well, but I never saw the movie, and a lot of the people that I hung out with weren't really like super into it or anything like that. So that's why I'm picking oh yeah.
So you never ran around and yelled oh yeah, like as the Kool-Aid Man knocking through walls and
Oh
stuff?
yeah.
Weird.
Oh, yeah.
So you're telling me you ran around quoting a catchphrase, and that in there implied your choice. Cowabunga should have won. But on a better note,
that's not why it was iconic. It was iconic.
You just got juked. You just got juked. Yeah. So with the headphone users comment, we were driving back from Raleigh, and I told you about that drive.
Yeah.
It's like a 4-hour drive there, 4-hour drive back after a full day of stuff.
Almost died. Yeah.
Yeah, so I started the journey off by I was like, oh, let me listen to the last episode, just like, show my friends in the car, and, hey, this is what I do for fun.
Is that where they fell asleep?
No, it was actually at the end of the episode, so boom, roasted. So we're listening, and like there's like one part where like you yelled into the microphone, and I damn near drove off the side of the mountain. Like there's these just like moments where you get like really into it. It's like, and I'm like, oh my god! But I mean, it was great because I woke up. But it was just
is
like,
this me or Taylor?
No, it's definitely me.
Taylor.
Yeah,
okay.
I yell.
Wait, it's not like terribly loud, but it's just like
it peaks.
Watching you wind up for that Scarface.
Listen. You asked me to get in character. I got in character.
Hey,
okay, I'm sorry.
I like it. All right, what's the next one?
Well, what did we decide there? Oh yeah, is that what's
oh yeah.
On? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, Ben, redemption for what you said earlier that you wish you didn't vote that one out. Hasta la vista, baby. Or just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Hasta la vista, baby. No contest.
I don't know. You've told me you watched a lot of Finding Nemo back in the day.
I have, and I can quote that movie front to friggin' back. But as far as iconic goes, definitely the Terminator one.
I mean, Hasta la Vista, baby is iconic, but I'm voting Just Keep Swimming because that is the most fun thing to panically say when you're in the weeds at work.
Yes.
And that's kind of like, that's kind of where I'm leaning towards that, but it's not like just keep swimming. It's like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You say it out loud panically and make a joke. Let's go with Hasta la Vista because I owe the Terminator at least one.
Well, I was about to agree with you on Just Keep Swimming, but all right, Hasta la Vista it is.
I feel like Taylor hasn't agreed with any of our picks so far.
Honestly, I have been the one that's mostly opposite than y'all, so yes, I agree. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Moving on. I don't know how he says it because it's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but you're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Do we know the movie? Do we know the movie, right? Okay.
Jaws.
Yep.
Jaws?
All right. Making sure. Or
that was the best ride at Universal.
Exactly. Or I am Groot.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same.
I
like
can't
the
wait for you to disagree.
No,
I like
it's
the I am Groot more, but
it's obviously for the last decade, well, almost a whole decade, I am Groot has probably been one of the most said top 10 lines out there or something. I don't know.
That's an opinion.
That might, yeah, that's an opinion for sure. Everything we say out here is an opinion.
well,
but,
that sure is an opinion.
But I've never heard anyone say I'm going to need a bigger boat in my life.
Yeah,
but we're not basing it off of that. We just clarified with Cowabunga.
You literally just fucking said,
imply.
But you just argued. Oh yeah, is something you say all the time. So where are we? What are we doing?
I just like to argue, man.
It's true. I was thinking today we need a good argue on this show sometimes. So. Y'all think of something that would just piss you off. So.
It's literally every episode. Welcome to episode 45
I'm
of
talking about some good opinion. Good.
Ben would like Karen Beach. Do you crave confrontation?
Come on down.
And the sound of crushing waves?
When you come out here, we'll visit Karen Beach and make a nice little video for you. All
there
right.
you go.
All right, whatever. Boat, bullshit, whatever. It's not moving on to the next round.
So, but that's still relatable how many years later? That's the thing, is I am Groot. Nobody knew about Guardians until the movie came out. The comic was running for how long? So, yeah. I mean,
no one knew about Jaws until the movie came out.
Well, they knew about sharks.
They were constantly needing bigger boats than History Taylor.
That kind of just made it seem like you know how Marvel people, they go and watch these movies and wait for a specific line to be said. Shark fans are all just lining up outside the theater to Jaws to wait for him to say you need a boat.
Honestly, we waited fucking over 12 years for Captain America to say Avengers Assemble, and when he finally fucking did, it was great.
It's Shark fans, that's their thing.
Yep. Say it.
Say the line. Do the roar.
All right. Next one. Boat moved on. Blah blah blah. This is gonna be terrible. I can't do this one.
Can't wait.
Why so serious? That's terrible. That was terrible.
It's okay. It's passable.
It wasn't bad.
Phone home. That's the next one. E.T. Phone home. E.T. Phone home versus Why so serious?
I should do a super cut of all these impressions.
Honestly, it might be fun.
I'm gonna say Why so serious?
I'm choosing Phone home.
Damn, that's a toughie for me.
Yes, because E.T. paved the way for all this retro 80s thing. I mean, that's basically all Stranger Things is.
Yeah.
Why so serious is good. It is iconic, but to me, Mark Hamill is Joker. That's.
See, I thought you were going to say something along the lines. I was thinking with Why so serious. That's not my favorite Heath Ledger Joker line.
No, not
same.
at all.
So
same.
Mine's
that was the marketed one.
Let's put a smile.
I
on
keep
that face.
looking
I
at
love that
this.
line.
Yeah, I keep looking at this as the effect that just that line that you're saying rippled throughout pop culture, because E.T. is massive. Steven Spielberg is massive, but there's so many other one-liners in that movie. I know that's a popular one.
Those. We're talking about
no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what made me pick the Why So Serious. I mean, dude, shirts, merch, everything was all Why So Serious forever, whether it was licensed by Warner Brothers or ripoffs. I've never seen, of course, we're talking about a 20-something year difference, but I've never seen merch that you could buy with ET Phone Home on it.
Well, have you been to Universal? There's an entire ride dedicated to ET where he says your name, dude.
I don't think they do that anymore, but yeah, I know.
I think
they took that part out.
I've definitely also heard E.T. or Phone Home some kind of line in other shows and movies where they're.
Oh yeah, people reference it all the time.
So,
but I don't know. They're both pretty iconic. So.
I think we're gonna Phone Home on that one. If it was my favorite Joker line, I would have probably go with that. All right, last set for the first round. Then we'll get through these pretty good. Wax on, wax off. Versus how we started this whole conversation. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That was terrible.
You were like how we started this whole conversation. My head went to yanking it. What? Okay.
This episode's gonna be called the Yanking Hour. Or
The
something.
yanking.
The Crank Yankers.
Oh,
Those are two pretty big lines from the 80s, 90s right there. One is said way more in my life than the other one, though.
I'm going wax on, wax off. No.
damn, that's actually a hard one.
It is. I was happy it was the last one.
I'm gonna say box of chocolates.
Yeah, box of chocolates is a little bit more.
I would agree, but it
Wax
is
on,
close.
wax off isn't the most isn't like the most iconic catchphrase from Miyagi.
What would it be?
Daniel-san.
Oh, yeah. I would say wax.
I've
on.
also just been watching a lot of Karate Kid, or not Karate Kid, Cobra Kai. So all I hear every day is like,
I only hear good stuff about that show.
I started watching and I just could not get into it after like 3 episodes.
it's fantastic. It's a washed up guy from the 80s who all he lives is like 80s hair metal and karate. And karate, for some reason, is a really big thing in California again. And people are just beating the shit out of each other. But then they're kids and it's like gang wars with karate. And I was like, it's kind of good.
It's the 3 ninjas all over again.
With a little bit more love interest.
Oh God, such a good series.
Nostalgia right there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I just know if I go back to watch it, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Just avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
All right. Next round, heading back to the beginning. I'm just going to read these since I already did the great impersonation.
My favorite part of this whole bit is that Taylor has to do some of these twice.
No,
these impressions twice.
Literally in the middle of saying I'm not saying it the same way again, and you interrupted me, so suck it.
I feel like
No, you got to see if you can improve. Yeah, you got to improve on your. You got your first chance to get all the hiccups out.
I'm Batman versus Doe. I'm Batman versus Doe. I'm not doing it again. Y'all can.
I'm Batman.
We're gonna enjoy that video Andrew will make.
I'm Batman.
Really? Okay. All right. Fine.
Yeah. The Simpsons is mid.
You're mid. You don't even like DC. What the fuck?
If you've ever heard me explain it, with the caveat of Batman.
Batman. Yeah, but whatever. May the Force be with you, or the Kool-Aid's man. Oh yeah. There you go. I did one. It sounded more Randy Macho Man Savage though.
I'm still gonna stick with my first answer.
One has a
Force.
drink, one has a day. Going Force? What about you, Ben?
I'm going Force.
Oh yeah.
You still on oh yeah? Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, eh? I think I gotta go May the Force also. Just because, like I said, it has a fucking day that people talk about. It's dumb, I know, blah blah blah, but whatever.
I would love to have off work for oh yeah day.
Oh yeah, it's a way of life, man. It's a state of mind.
So
oh yeah, and cowabunga.
Just kicking down doors, yelling, "Oh yeah!"
What am I doing? Hasta la vista, baby. Versus, think we're gonna need a bigger boat. It's obviously
Hasta la vista.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be
for sure.
All right. And then we have E.T. Phone Home or Life is Like a Box of Chocolates.
Box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates for sure. Why is this so much easier the second time around?
Because we've already discussed it all, and then you've already
let your bias infiltrate your brain, and now you're just picking the answers you like.
And you remember all the ones we talked about, and you've kind of already put it in your head, like, oh, it's better than that one, it's better than that one, and stuff like that.
Taylor's not doing these silly little impersonations, dude. Like,
then you do it next time, God. Wait, did we say phone home or box of chocolates? I can't remember.
Box of chocolates.
All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm Batman versus May the Force be with you.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Y'all surprising me. Okay.
Suck it, Gale. May the Force be with you. No. We already know Batman's gonna win this.
Hasta la vista or box of chocolates?
Box of
Hasta la
chocolates.
vista.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Box of chocolates.
Again, Hasta La Vista's quotable.
I'm going Hasta La Vista because it's also shorter. The other one's like long as fuck.
That's a whole sentence. That's not really a catchphrase. That's a statement.
All right, well, I'm Batman versus Hasta
I'm
La
Batman.
Vista.
I'm Batman.
All right, everyone has to do it now since that's the one we're picking. Andrew, give me your best. I'm Batman.
Has to do what?
I say I'm Batman. That's the rules I made.
Oh,
right now.
I'm Batman.
I just made that rule up right now. You got to say it. No,
Oh, okay.
quiet, everyone. Go ahead, Andrew.
I already did mine.
Yeah,
Nope,
we both
nope,
just did it.
Nope. Putting you on the spot like I was. Do it.
I'm
Hey,
Batman.
I'm Batman.
Nope.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
It's me, a Batman. Slapping the bears.
Why did you go from Mario to Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd trying to do a Jamaican guy, but doing an Irish guy.
An Italian?
I'm the Chris Pratt of voices, man. I could do
Oh my
whatever you
gosh.
need.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't wait to see
Mario.
Chris Pratt's Mario doing an impression of Batman.
Dude,
Just-
Will Arnett
Wait,
is...
Chris Pratt does voice Batman. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's Will Arnett.
That's Will Arnett.
In the Lego movie?
Yes,
Yeah, he
Chris
does-
Oh,
Arnett
he's
does
the
the
kid
main...
Oh, that's right. Damn, I thought that would have been
Yeah.
fun. That'd been fun. Damn.
Yeah, Will Arnett in the Lego movie is fantastic.
I've actually never saw a Lego movie. I hate everything
so
Legos
good.
that's not Legos.
You're missing out. It's
Well, just the first one. Just the first one. Not any of the DC, any of the Star Wars.
no.
not
The first
the-
one and Lego Batman.
Oh,
That
yeah,
entire movie.
Dude, the
bottom.
cast in the Batman movie, well, in both movies, but the Batman movie, the cast is insane.
Oh my god, I forgot
But-
they made a Lego Batman movie too. Jesus.
Mhm.
Oh, dude! Everyone, all the people run around like shooting guns, and they're like pew 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 pew. But it's like, that is the noise, like the sound effect of the gunshots. So it's
Yeah.
Do you
top
get
tier,
a,
man.
do you get a lot of his rogue gallery in that movie just because it's easy?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
get a lot of Easter eggs to his like comic days and stuff. It's
And DC
it's really good.
and other DC characters pop up too.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll have to go
Actually, the entire Justice League is in the Lego movie, the
Yeah.
first one.
I
Yeah.
might have to peruse them one day. I don't know. I'm not big into animations of real life types. I don't know. It's whatever. Y'all know me. I'm not the
You don't
biggest
know what you
animation
like.
fan.
Go watch.
I
the movie.
don't. I really don't. Watch Twilight Friday night for God's sakes.
Oh my god! You'll watch
I mean-
Twilight. But you won't watch the freaking Lego
I know.
movie. Oh my
All
god!
right, listen.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Listen. So listen. We were
You
sitting.
imprinted on her.
We were sitting on the couch.
Bella,
Okay.
I can't. You know I can't help it.
So
Anyways,
listen,
go ahead.
Listen, Linda. Listen. We're sitting on the couch, bored out of our minds. It's Friday night. Whatever. Jade's a Twilight nerd. She's one of those girls. We live in the PNW. We've been to Forks. Andrew, you've been to Forks like back-to-back weekends almost and shit.
Yeah.
We done everything. I went to I did a delivery the other day that was across street from the high school in the movie. So I was like, you know what? Show me this goddamn movie. I've actually never seen them, any of them.
You sent a picture, and I was like, "Why are you at the Twilight?"
it's in
But
the
I never
neighborhood.
asked.
It's right
You
off
sent-
the highway.
You sent it, and with no context, and I didn't even reply. I was just like,
Oh, it's before, yeah. But we made kind of a game out of it. Instead of a drinking game, we were doing bong hits for like different scenarios. I'll tell you what, it made the movie way more interesting.
if you structure
32.
that game, Taylor, around off-centered shots, sloping horizon shots, that early MTV style way of shooting where everything is on an angle, on a
Yeah.
tilt. I pointed this out to Erin one of the last times she was
What about a
watching.
French tilt?
What?
How it's like panning and goes sideways
Yeah.
a little bit. And
Well,
stuff,
like
yeah.
the angle is like it's panning like the French tilt.
Not moving, just a still shot
Oh,
of a
okay.
scene, but the whole thing is on a slant of people
Oh.
just standing and their bodies are like that. Entire first movie is so chock full of them, it is unwatchable to
Oh
me.
god.
I mean,
Dude.
for just that reason alone.
Some of the shots they were showing, like when they were supposed to be serious, and they were like doing like a 360 pan around them, and it was like choppy as it was doing it. I'm like,
Mhm.
what the fuck is this camera angle? I remember saying it out loud right then. But
It
dude,
was real low budget when they first made the first one.
obviously it's 2023. We're talking about Twilight. Everyone knows the issues. But me watching it for the first time, how did that movie make so much fucking goddamn... The acting... I've seen better acting on daytime soap operas and shit in that movie.
Yeah.
So bad.
Now you see why so many people were up in arms when Robert Pattinson was announced.
That's for Batman. Yeah, no one's ever seen his other shit too and stuff. So, my boy. But, God, I always get you on that one. Oh, anyways, yeah. I just...
So does I'm Batman? Does that win?
Obviously, you did the Batman voices.
Okay, I didn't know if that was the last bracket or not. To be honest, I had no idea where we were in the game. Just
I said last one for the wins.
All you said was on Batman, and I was in. I just kept focusing on that one.
Yeah, I figured it was
more.
We were just flying through it. What's the point?
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, I didn't even talk about that story. Guys, you ever did a good prank back in the day? I have a story that's going to blow your mind.
I mean, I did pranks, but like the kind of pranks that are too far, they aren't really pranks anymore. They're just like being a dick.
All pranks are being a dick.
Being a dick.
I have a story that if this was 2008, we were in high school, would not make the local news. But it is a top tier headline news across the country because of a stupid prank at school.
Okay.
Hey.
I was wondering if y'all had anything that y'all think that y'all done back then that would have led to this scenario today.
Okay.
But y'all go ahead and think about it. I'll go ahead and read this story for you guys.
Okay.
I'm not going to read. I'm just going to paraphrase the article. 2 teens at a Texas high school were arrested. Oh, y'all want to take a shot at what they did? Very minor in our eyes. Very funny, and we definitely know it. They unleashed something, is all I'm going to say. I'm not saying
unleashed something.
It's not animal either. It's not an animal.
I was about to say animals.
No.
And they unleashed the
Pigs
beast.
They unleashed the beast.
No, I mean, the only thing I could think, some freaking high schoolers, like, dyeing the water, like, in the lake in front of the school. Or, like, throwing, what do you call it when you TP something? Yeah, TP. I don't know, the
toilet
building.
paper. Yeah. Classics, but no, they didn't do that. Andrew, you got a guess?
You said unleash, and I'm not sure where this is going.
It has to do with monsters.
No.
Monster's slogan is unleash the beast.
Oh, so yes. Sorry, they might have chugged a few before
drink.
they hit the school that day. Here we go. A pair of Texas teens were arrested and charged with third-degree felony charges for spraying fart spray in their high school. Fart spray. Do you remember that shit?
Oh yeah, dude, that was just like a random Tuesday.
They're facing up to 10 years in jail. Multiple students went to the hospital for feeling nauseous. There's a picture of a fucking girl on a gurney while getting pulled into an ambulance. They evacuated the whole school, and the teens were arrested on the spot for spraying this $10 can of fart spray that they got on Amazon.
That was it? It was just a single can?
That's it. That is all it is. They brought
Did people actually get hurt?
So 6 students felt nauseous, and
well, that's the point of fart spray. You're inhaling farts.
Exactly. That's when I read this article, I was like, "What the fuck? They're 17 and 18 years old, and you're fucking up their life over a little prank of fart spray." They evacuated the school. Like, if you go and look at photos, you'd swear. I mean, sad to say, with today's day and age we're in, it looks like there was like a shooting at the school with all the kids outside, standing everywhere over some fart spray. What if you just ripped ass in class? He go to jail for that? I've smelled some farts from some people. Dude, there was this kid named Boba that went to my high school, and if he walked down the hallway, you better be 10 feet away from him because homeboy.
His name was Boba?
Bubba.
Bubba.
Big old Bubba.
With a name like that.
Bubba. My man stunk. You could smell him coming from 3 classrooms away. Would my man be arrested for that bullshit? Like, what are we doing here, people?
See, when you said fart spray and you started talking about people being evacuated and everything, I was thinking maybe it was like a home concoction.
No,
that they released.
They said what product they had. It's some kind of German word. I can't say it, but if you type it into Amazon, it's on Amazon. I'm looking at it right now.
I mean,
$10.
German gas in a can. I don't know. That's kind of sus.
It's on Amazon.
It's German gas in a can. I like to think about what the conversation was. Like they're planning something. Oh, do you know what we could do? We could like
fill
the principal's car up with popcorn, whatever. We could do this. And one kid's like, it'd be really funny. Chemical warfare.
Well, no, I was going to get to that. The last sentence in this damn article. When interviewed by the police, the high school senior allegedly admitted to spraying the chemical in several parts of the school. The chemical? Come on. There's chemical warfare going on now in school. Like, Jesus Christ.
Classic prank.
Fart spray, people. Come on.
Jesus.
The photo of the girl on the stretcher going to the hospital just kills me. She's sitting there on her phone and shit. Like, it's just, come on. I don't know. I remember the farts. I remember having farts. Like, I don't think I had it, if I remember, but I remember friends having it. A little whiff of it in class, and the whole class is like, yeah, who ripped ass and shit? It's just, oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, if you got caught, you went to detention. That was it.
Yeah. Not 10 years in jail that they're looking up to.
When I was working at my sign job, I used to deliver certain things to this one guy who lives out in the country here. Insane house, big, huge, like quadruple bay warehouse behind it and everything. And my first time there, I'm like, what does this guy do? He has this big CNC machine for cutting signs and stuff for fun. That's not what he does.
Sure.
And I mean, it's like a $20,000+ machine for fun.
Is it one of those?
What does he do?
The suction table, like large,
yeah,
like 8x8, one of those big boys and stuff.
Yeah, he had a 5x10.
5x10, yeah. I used to work on one of those. Yeah.
So, I went in there and he just hands me this little bottle. He's like, "This is what we do. This is like, this is our business." And he makes homemade fart spray. And sells it on Amazon. And the dude is just freaking loaded. What? He makes so much money. He has like a station with a conveyor belt like type thing with a workstation. His family just gets together and they put together these bottles. They have vats, like big drums of it, waiting to be bottled.
Jesus, dude.
And that's it. And he gave me one. He's like, "Go spray this in Kyle's face." Is my coworker back then. I'm like, "This is real. This is what you got. What got you all this? That's insane." Anyways,
I don't know why when you said he makes it, the first thing that popped in my head is him like holding the container right by his butt. He just like rips off ass. I don't know why. Sorry.
I never really did any life-altering pranks like that or anything but I did have a friend in high school who got almost expelled, could have gotten expelled, but got suspended.
Is this why you got kicked out of high school, Andrew? It was really you. Come on.
No.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. You dropped out. You didn't get kicked out.
Oh my God. It has been years of this running joke. No, there was two guys. I knew one. I didn't know the other. And for senior prank day, they thought it'd be a bright idea to leave in the middle of their classes while everybody was in class. And they covered our high school building had 4 stairwells at each corner of the building. And they covered 3 of those stairwells with like 5 bottles each of Dawn dish soap.
Oh God. I mean, that could kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
A couple people slipped after class, but it got caught right away. So no one really got like seriously hurt. But can you imagine a horde of high school students just falling over each other, sliding down the steps?
Yeah.
That could have been real bad.
Damn. Anyone fall, or were they caught beforehand?
Oh no, a couple of people did fall. I didn't see it, but no one got like seriously hurt or anything.
Okay, sure. Okay. Well, that was a good prank. I'm glad you did that one.
Yeah. Totally not me, guys.
What about you, Ben?
I don't know. No.
You never pranked anyone? Never been pranked?
No, I mean, again, I do stupid things all the time. I don't know if it's a prank. Like, on my old job, we had pizzas for here or pizzas to go. And the line cook put the pizza for here, like on a plate, but it was to go. And so I looked at my buddy and I was like, and I put the plate in the box, and then we went, huh, and we closed the box, and then we went, huh, and just gave the box to the employee or to the person picking it up. Never received a call about, hey, there's a plate with a pizza on a plate in my to-go box. Nope. I mean, just stupid stuff like that here and there. But I mean, yeah, I don't.
Have you guys ever seen? Well, I know Taylor has. Well, you both have. New Girl.
Oh yeah.
Winston and his issues with pranking, where he always either goes way overboard or way too far, too under.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I would do. Because I mean, let's hit each other with like pillows. I'm like, cool. What can I put in the pillowcase to like really give me an edge? And here's like, a school book.
Bar of soap. Yes.
Yeah.
I did have. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say I was kind of right there with you. I never like planned out shit. I was always like, I just want to scare the shit out of this person about to come in the room. And I remember doing it to my grandmother a lot, and that was probably a bad idea. For 10 to 12-year-old Taylor to be doing to scare 65-year-old grandma to death like twice a day.
Speaking of old people, I remember now.
Oh, here we go. That dementia.
Remember Plato?
I mean, hell yes. I get excited whenever I see it.
Philosopher?
Yeah. The philosopher.
That's exactly.
There is a white Play-Doh, and they used to sell these Jello molds for Easter that were like eggs, like egg Jello molds. I see where this is going. And they were half and half.
Oh.
But at the bottom of But at the bottom of the holes were like a 1/4-inch circle, like a 1/4-inch deep circle. And if you pressed it down into like the whole thing into the Play-Doh, it made tiny looking marshmallows.
Okay. And
I was like, oh, that's funny. Went over to my grandfather and I was like, hey, Gramps, you want a marshmallow? And I like fake ate one. I was like, nom. Hey, you want one? He's like, oh, sure, thanks. And I'm like watching him in horror as he just like, yeah, cool. And starts eating one and grabs another. And I'm like, well, it took him like a solid 10 seconds to register.
You're
like,
such a dick.
What the like this? What is this? I was like, yeah, dude. Because the real marshmallows were on the counter. But I was like, you couldn't tell by touching it. It's Play-Doh. Like it's got a pretty
Why is it
decent
so heavy?
Yeah. I'm 8 Play-Dohs around the house. It's accessible. Why? Okay, but yeah, that's the last time I remember like doing a good old prank.
I have a couple prank stories of my own. I'll just say one, and I have one that I know of from Aaron. So,
I have one also that has to do with Aaron.
You do?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do mine, then you do your Aaron one, and then I'll do my Aaron one.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron as in his wife, everyone.
Yes. Yeah. I used to have a neighbor who everybody here knows, named Alyssa.
Yeah, we've been there.
Hi, Alyssa.
Oh, we've talked about
What's up
before.
I don't know if you still listen or not, but yeah. She used to date Tyler, our old vocalist, before he was the vocalist. And they got into a string of prank wars. And I don't remember what many of those back and forth pranks were because I kind of stayed out of it. It was kind of like a funny couples thing.
Yeah.
That I just laughed at. And he would always park his truck in the driveway next to me. And finally he recruited me to get involved because he got pissed because she did something involving faking some used feminine products and putting them all over the inside of his truck and then covering the door handles to his truck in honey. So I got a handful of honey walking out to his car one night, and he opened it up and there was stuff strewn about his steering wheel and everything that was made to look used, but wasn't. And he was pissed. What we did was not even like that great of a rebuttal, but the outcome was freaking hilarious. We went to Walmart literally that second. We had other plans to go somewhere else, but instead we went to Walmart.
Naturally.
And we bought 600 sporks.
Oh.
And we forked her yard that night. It was like 2 a.m, and we emptied every box. Every single fork was stuck with the prongs upright across her entire yard. And we won the war because her stepdad was, I think that was her stepdad, was livid because he knew that she started the war, And so he was pissed that it got to that point to where, all right, you're messing with my yard now. Like, yeah, even at night, you almost couldn't even see grass of any kind in the yard. It was just a solid white yard. And she had to pick all of it up herself the next day. And she was so pissed at us. But I still think about it because that was so freaking fun.
You didn't help?
Oh, no, I did.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't. We didn't help pick it up. She had to pick it up.
Nice.
Me and Tyler were the ones who went through and were putting them all in. And I don't remember. We were trying to think of something to do. And so we went to Walmart without a plan. And I was like, Tyler. And I'll just pick up like 5 boxes of forks. And he's like, oh my God, yeah. So we were going to like fill her car. I can't remember. We were going to do something else with it, but we opted for just sticking them all in the yard.
I wanted to know what the hell was going through that man, the cashier's face or head, as he was checking each individual box out of sporks at 2 a.m. at Walmart for you.
Yes.
And shit. He probably seen worse too. He didn't give a fuck. He knew. He's like, oh, you're about to fucking fork the shit out of someone's yard.
It was St. Lucie West Walmart at that period of time when we were that age in high school.
Classic time.
Yeah, he's like, fucking teenagers.
Yep.
Yeah, but that always, I'll never forget that. That was hilarious. What is your story? Because I'm curious now.
Remember that like 3 months I lived with you and Aaron after y'all got married before I met Jade? I would work night shifts, okay? And I would get home at like 1 a.m. and shit. It was like a day-night shift. I forget what that time was called. I get home, y'all sleep. I wake up. I usually wake up around like 11 or 12. And Erin was always there because she would work same time I did basically in the afternoon going for the evening shift. And she was gone that morning. I think she went to the store or something. And for some reason, I think it was after the New Year's or some shit. Y'all know those pop little white little bags? You throw it on the ground, they pop and everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? You remember what this now?
I remember now.
I went into y'all's bathroom, which was our bathroom because the shower, well, yeah, 2 bathrooms, but the shower's broken in the other one. So I'm in there often. Yeah. And I decided to just take all those poppets, the whole box of them, and put them underneath the toilet seat. So when you sit down on it next time, they all just fucking pop.
I'm so glad you got her and not me.
And sure enough, about an hour later, I know she got home and she's going back to her room. I was like, oh, please go pee, please go pee, please go pee. And I heard a thump because she fell to the floor.
And I wasn't known for this.
What the heck? I heard yelling. Oh, she wasn't happy at all.
She was furiously texting me at work, and I'm sitting there just laughing my ass off.
I knew you would be. I had to. That's honestly like my most vivid prank besides nearly killing my grandma from a heart attack every time. I had fun with that one. That one was a blast. I knew she hated it. So
that's classic.
She was very short in talking to me after that for the next couple hours before we left and everything. She just wouldn't even look at me. So yeah, there's my Aaron.
The one I know of was she was the one doing the pranking, and it was when she was still living in California.
Kidding.
She ran around with a bin of water balloons, and she would just randomly water balloon people. Like drive-by water ballooning.
Oh, so it runs in the family drive-bys and hitting people. So gotcha.
See?
Landon, hopefully he doesn't, we won't go in there. No, okay. Sorry, go on. Nope.
But one time, this is probably the low point of water ballooning people. She water ballooned like a 6-year-old's birthday party.
What?
She didn't know them. Her and her friend in the car just stopped and water ballooned the hell out of a birthday party, like ruined the party.
Really?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
It is. It really is. And the mom got pissed and like drove and cut them off and made them get out of the car, called the cops, or was going to call the cops, was taking pictures of the license plate and like took her keys for a while. And like took all the water balloons and busted all of them on the pavement, so she couldn't keep doing it and stuff. and she almost got in like real trouble.
Oh shit!
But for some reason, nothing ever came of it. But I knew she always would, like, it wasn't just them. She would do it to all kinds of people. And, but that one has always stuck in my brain. And she actually reminded me of it recently. I can't remember what we were talking about, but she was like, oh yeah, like that one time when I water ballooned the birthday party. I was like, oh yeah.
That was a convicted felon living in my house.
Yeah. So that arguably could be a prank gone too far because no one got hurt.
I mean,
but that kid's birthday, that kid's feelings definitely got hurt. I'm pretty sure they ruined the cake and stuff. So
anytime the cops are involved, the prank has gone too far and it's gotten ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I don't know. Do y'all laugh at these videos of like you see the guy is always he goes in like people's ears in the store up behind him and he's like Chipapi or anything like that, and the people freak out.
Not at all.
I hate those videos. I have
laughed at them sometimes depending on the person and how they react. But most of the time it's kind of like, okay, guy.
There's a guy that's been arrested in, I believe in London for the shit he does on TikTok. Like he's like walked in people's homes. He's sat on the bus at on a bus, the bus to the seat to the bus driver's seat. It was open. He sat in it, started playing with shit and everything like that. I think he stole someone's dog, like just recording it. He like picked it up and started running away with it and shit. And I know he got arrested recently for all that bullshit he was doing. So
sick, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. The TikTok and shit like that starting to take far. People aren't calling people out on their shit, and I think it's just getting way worse right now. Well, what's worse now? All these stupid prank videos, or remember the clown year where everyone was dressing up as creepy clowns?
I do. Actually, in my Facebook memories recently, I guess it wasn't recently. It was Halloween, but that was kind of recent. And anyways, I posted something about on Facebook when that was happening about like, can't be too careful. So if your grown ass self shows up to my door dressed as a clown, you're getting decked in the face tonight.
Yeah, right. That was a wild time. All those videos were fucking weird, but
you know what used to make me laugh? The kind of prank videos, actually, it was just that one, and he still makes videos. Is the dude in Florida, he used to have long hair. When he would walk around Publix and just slip raw hot dogs into people's pockets.
See, that's a good one.
And then film the reactions from afar.
Is he very monotone? Like, he still does videos, yes. I believe. I like him. He's kind of funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I remember first seeing that video was when we were living in Portland, and it was like midnight, and I'm laughing like a damn fool by myself in the pitch black instead of going to sleep because this dude is just slipping hot dogs into people's pockets. And oh my God.
He's the same guy who made fake video games and brought them into GameStop to try to get money for it. And it was like Call of Booty or some shit. Yeah, like a picture of a butt with like a helmet on it. Just a whole bunch of random ass games he made up. And the guys were like they were like trying to scan it. Like, I don't know why what the hell is this and everything. That guy was good. He still does some shit, but I think he's calmed down like the prank style stuff. But, yeah. Well, it's that time. Learn anything new this week, gentlemen? Or any words of wisdom to share to our people?
Cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga it is.
Hell yeah,
live, love, cowabunga. That's Andrew?
I'll second that. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Well, in that words, cowabunga, everyone. Y'all hear the music. We're getting on out of here.
Say cowabunga.
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 See how fun it is to say cowabunga. Ben's not saying cowabunga.
I said cowabunga.
Say it again!
Say cowabunga.